Okay, today guys, we're gonna be testing out the Remington Ultimate Defense, but in 38 Special Plus P, 125 grain, brass jacketed hollow point. I did test these in the 380, and we were pretty much making an assumption, because I never did get a hold of anybody from Remington, that this is basically the Golden Saber bullet, renamed Ultimate Defense. It does come in a nickel case, as you see there. One of the first things, and I'm just calling it the way it is, guys, one of the first things that I've noticed when I unbox these, I just bought these today, is that the quality control on the hollow points is a little off. I have 3 or 4, maybe 5 bullets that just have different size hollow points inside. Let me show you what I'm talking about there. Look down at those bullets. This one right here doesn't have much of a hollow point. It's kind of already half clogged with lead. Then I go over to this one, and that thing's huge. And then I go over to that one, and it's like in between those two. So, don't know what's going on. You take a look at the other ones going down the line. Those look okay until you get to that last one there. And that last one looks like it's half clogged with lead already. So, like I said, I'm just calling it the way I see it, guys. That's what testing's for. We're gonna shoot this today out of that Taurus 357 Magnum right there. 4 layers of denim, calibrated gel like we always do, guys. You guys know the routine. Part number on this is HD38SBN. Let's give it a shot and find out, guys. Okay, here we go. 38 Special Plus P Ultimate Defense by Remington. Let's check it out. Let's go check it out. Okay guys, you can see where that 125 grain brass jacketed hollow point went in. And you can start to see we get expansion right there about the 1.5 inch mark. And it's going in and it's tearing. I don't know what you guys can see, probably better in the side cut. But then the bullet starts to veer off course here a little bit. It's definitely taking a left-hand turn here as we go on down. We're at the 6. And I'm veering off course. You can tell that the angle of the shot is not the problem. The angle came in straight back here. I mean, it's dead on straight. But then it starts to do this weird little curve, like we're getting a curveball here. And we're right at about the 6, 7, 8. I mean, there's trauma down in there. There's some kind of expansion going on. There's denim being dumped down in there. And then we get down to the 9, the 10, right here at the 10. And then it's like it nosedives, does this little weird nosedive, and I can't see it in this second block. So I'm searching, it's going on down. You probably can't see it. It's basically kind of streamlining at this point. We're going, and there I find it. I find it at 17 inches, way down there in the gel, and I pull it up, and you can see why it took that little deviation in course there. Only 2 of the petals peeled back. So it just kind of veered off course as it went down. We got 17 inches penetration, not good expansion at all. We got 2 petals out of the 6 there that came back, and it looks like just part of the brass. There's probably some lead laying down in there. And you can see the hollow point is not clogged at all. Not clogged at all. That hollow point is open. It dumped the denim back down there between the 2 and the 6. I'll get that side cut, maybe we can see what happened a little bit more on the deviation of path. But there it is, guys, 17 inches penetration. Expansion sucks. You guys can see it. Okay guys, you can see the sidetrack there of that 38 Special Plus P Ultimate Defense from Remington. You guys can see what I'm talking about here. The shot comes in and goes straight. You can see it took about 3/4 of an inch, and then, you know, I guess those 2 petals opened at that point. And you can tell there's no explosive opening. It's going in, but then it's not really doing a whole lot. It's tearing, but you can tell you don't have a symmetrical tear as it's going in like you do on some other videos that you guys see. And it goes on down, and then it starts to, looks like it's slowing down, so it's tearing more as it goes down in there. Granted, now if you're looking at just the wound track itself, you're like, okay, well there's trauma there. Of course there's trauma there. A bullet just hit the gel. And we do have 2 petals coming back, and it's starting to do funky things at this point. It goes in, at a straight line. Now all of a sudden it starts doing this weird turn because the pedals, it's like putting one oar in the water as you're rowing a boat. You're just gonna start turning because you don't have equal pressure on each side. Then it does some funky stuff right here, and that's a hell of a wound channel right there. That's a permanent cavity. That's tearing some stuff up right there. Not what the bullet's designed to do, per se. Yes, it's designed to tear up tissue. Don't get me wrong. Let's not get all technical here, guys. But it starts turning, and that's a big turn. And this would have been a left turn if you guys were looking at the gel. This is just the best side cut I could get. And then it does this upward motion, or I guess it would have been a downward slant at that point, and then one end of that second block and goes all the way down to 17. That's what happened with that round in the gel. One end did some funky thing, about a ½ inch, 2 pedals open. Got one oar in the water at this point, tearing in, and then it does this funky damage right here. Yeah, that's a lot of damage, but granted, going across up here, that's only about 1 inch. That's not big at all. Usually I get 2, 2.5, sometimes bigger on some different rounds. And that's it, and then it just kind of streamlines down, goes all the way down to 17. Pretty much acted like a full metal jacket at that point. There it is, guys, 38 Special Plus P Ultimate Defense. Okay, I can hear everybody now. Well, shoot it a second time, Scuba, shoot it a second time. All right, we'll shoot it a second time. Here we go. 125 grain Ultimate Defense.